Uncharted territory. By me, at least. Time to lose. It's a good thing that that doesn't matter. dangerous. And yet, what can I do except Memento? Thanks, Paralyzed. My dog's barking. Oh, maybe it stopped. Nope. It's from Lord of the Rings. It would be helpful if it did. It's the major attraction for using Drifblim or Drifloon. Basically, yes. I don't want to be outsped by something like Jinx. But also, having low HP is really good. It means that Brave Bird, Flare Blitz and so on do less damage to the user. To be honest, I don't even remember the reason for some of these EVs. There was a reason at the time. I've forgotten. how newbie? Do they understand the basic idea? As long as they know not to use substitute before acupressure, 100-ish? I don't know. I actually have no idea. That's a difficult question to answer. Someone who knows Pokemon but isn't doing set lookup and just tries to like Thunder Wave everything and Memento everything. Yeah, 80 to 100. The level of noob depends. I mean, it really depends on how good or bad the player is, I think. Yeah, you can play it. I mean, there's... I have no problem with someone playing this. A lot of... It's similar to most trick teams where a lot of games, Thunder Wave, Memento, and fully set up, and you win. Maybe like 80% of games are like that, where you don't need Latias at all, and you don't need the skill swap, and you don't need to be worried about Lumberries or Synchronize or Guts. I think you get 100. I think the Peter Coast team is more noob friendly in terms of if you make a mistake with Peter Coast team, this mistake is going to be smaller. It's like if you accidentally use trick on something you were meant to charm, you probably still get Registeel set up or Garchomp. It's not as bad if something goes a bit wrong. And also if Registeel fails set up, you've still got Garchomp and vice versa. I had a feeling you might do that, Medicine. Yeah, if you're a complete noob, the best Gen 4 team is probably Garchomp, Scizor, and a Water type. And if you understand the basics of Trick Scarf, I think Peter Coast team is the next best team to use. We're LARPing as Lord of the Rings characters today, I've decided. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to play, I don't know if I'll do this soon, I would like to play a team that definitely isn't Trick Scarf, and it's not like fake Trick Scarf either, like, oh, it's, you know, Yawn. Like a team that doesn't dedicate an entire slot to just using cripple moves. Just 3 normal Pokemon. Because I feel like that team could go to above 300. Please. Please not Lapras 2. Oh, it's so complicated. I don't want to use any move here. I guess I'll skill swap. Okay. It's hard to say what the best thing to do is. I know the worst thing I can do is switch to Drapion. I think switching to Latias is pretty bad. Particularly when I'm confused. I still think probably the best thing to do is just to waste a turn. I'm kind of hoping that this thing just uses... either it misses a load of shitcards or it just uses Perish Song early. Before I take damage. I do want to remove the Quick Claw, but only after I've lost my item. It would also be interesting to see. I mean, no one's really done it in Gen 3. In Gen 4, the good stuff record is like 270, I think, by average fella. I think. And then in Gen 3, I guess the good stuff record is that weird DDD post. But I think good stuff has good potential in Gen 3. I think 500 could be possible in Gen 3. Singles. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna waste time here. I can remove its Quick Claw now, but I lose my Focus Sash. I don't know if that's a good trade or not. Probably is not. Okay, it's got 2 shitcards left. I think probably, I don't know, there's no good definition. I was about to say that I think you get 0 crippling moves. Maybe good stuff is allowed to run Thunder Wave. I think that's it. Anything more than that, and I think you're already a crippled team. That's what I would say, but it's not a real definition. I think I just trick here. I do not want to fail to trick and then get Dragon Danced or Cursed on. That would just be game over. Okay, it's T-Tar free. I think Blissey is fine. Blissey's allowed as long as it's not doing direct support. That would be my feeling. I mean, there is no real definition of this, right? But for example, Charm, T-Wave, Soft-Boiled, Flash, a Blissey like that is definitely not good stuffs, in my opinion. I'm a bit concerned, actually. I might sacrifice Miss Magius, but I think I'm going to be in the end of Sandstorm chip on 2-turn timer anyway. No matter what I do here. impressive. I'm actually not then. I am not dead next turn. I think it's fine. Well, I'll sacrifice Latias, but not Miss Magius. Oh, it's hard. Because I could Charm and then Thunderwave. And that gives me the longest setup, definitely. But it means that if Lapras comes in and uses Perish Song on Drapion, I could be in a lot of trouble if the last Pokemon is just something that doesn't faint in 2 hits. Like, what if the last Pokemon is... It's a Dragon Tamer. Well, I'm not guaranteed to get special attack boost anyway, so it could be almost anything that's, like, not bulky. Lapras should come out last in a generic way, but it's possible that the other Pokemon has no attacks as well. And then Lapras comes out first. Because it's first in the index order. If you see my cursor here, Lapras is first. It's unlikely that Lapras would come out last, but it's possible. There is one last option, which is that I trick back, let it use up the white herb, and then I memento it. I don't know about that though. Special attack, speed and evasion, which are the best boosts. Okay, that's a pretty good setup. Still got its Quick Claw, hasn't it? No, there's no way I switch though. Dead to Quick Claw, Sheer Curl for sure. It's got one left. Milo 1. Making a note of that, that was a close match. Not quite 94% because it had a chance to Perishong and Sing and Confuse Ray there. It had to also pick Sheer Cold and Quick Claw and hit. I've played Hades 2, yeah, but I played it a number of months ago, so I'm not sure if it's more completed now. It was in the early access when I played it. Yeah. I hate playing Lap Press 2 leads. I do think the best thing I can do is just sit there until the focus sash is used up. I'll YOLO the Volt Absorb. That's fine. You need to be a tiny bit careful with normalized skill swap, because a lot like how your powered on 3 can switch out of Settlements, if the AI has no moves that can hit you, it can switch out. But you can use normalized skill swap and then have just like Rhyperia or something. Like that would work. You wouldn't want to use it with a ghost. Unless you had 3 ghosts with skill swap. Which sounds like a funny gimmick. Yeah, it's another problem with running Salamence instead of Garchomp. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that switches out of Garchomp. Unless I'm blanking. Maybe Electrode 2 would. I've never seen it do it though. Maybe that I've never tested skill swap normalize, but I am just aware that there is a clause in the switching AI that checks for it being impossible to do damage, basically. I mean, to be honest, that sounds like the most interesting stuff is all of the... It's cheating, yeah, but it's like the rage glitches. You could kind of say it's not cheating because it's in the game and stuff, and... I mean, most people call it cheating, but I think it's interesting. I'm pretty sure Rage Glitch. I'm not sure exactly which team it would be. I'm pretty sure it could do 10k wins though. please. Is Metagross 4? This is only bad if it activates its Quick Claw now. The immunity checks are weird. It's possible that they don't have... I'm not sure. It's like... Would a normalized Pokemon with a super effective move be considered to have a not very effective move because of normalized? I don't actually know on the switching. Exactly the sort of thing that gets skirted over when the AI docs are being read. It's amazing. There's something, I think I said this to Altissimo. There's a really funny quote from Jumpman on the old thread about the rage glitch where he said, even like the noobs and bad players, even with access to the rage glitch, they probably can't get past like 500. And it's very true. It's like if you don't play properly, it doesn't really matter how good your team is. You're never going to get past like roughly that skill check. It would be exhausting to play. A really, really strong Rage Glitch team would be exhausting to play though, because you would have to be prepared to play 10k games potentially if you wanted to take it to a loss. I think I'm going to Thunder Wave. It just gives more time than anything else, and it's got the chance of being fully paralysed this turn. And it's the thing that delays the explosion the most out of all the moves I can use. So this is a situation I think I'm most likely to lose to. Quick Claw Explosion here kills Latias. That would probably... Well, it's a Psychic Trainer, isn't it? So, to be honest, Drapion's still probably got a good shot. But it would be really scary for it to blow up. At -0. Good news is it didn't get a Meteor Mash boost. Right, I'll have to rest on that. Skill swap is so important. I mean, this Metagross is threatening, but without skill swap, this Metagross has like a 20% chance to kill almost every team. There's the explosion, and here's Hypno, and it's physical Hypno. I know I've got special defense. I'm not scared of whatever the last Pokemon is. Where are you, Punches? Durant is particularly boring. Yeah. It's annoying that, it's not annoying, it's a part of the game, but Mold Breaker Cripple would be really helpful. The problem is with Mold Breaker is that you don't want to skill swap Mold Breaker ever. Because Mold Breaker is one of the worst abilities you can give the enemy. Oh yeah, you've got Gaster Acid and Worry Seed. Yeah, Mold Breaker's Cripple would be sick. You could just paralyze, Electrify and Jolteon. Another thing that would be funny to test is, instead of, well, the problem is you run out, you don't get to run passive healing, but instead of acupressure, you run refresh with a staff berry, and then you can set up behind a substitute. The problem is, I think that's just worse than having passive healing, though. Like, it would just be like a funny gimmick, I think. I don't think it would actually be that much better. That was Chloe, right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Chloe. It was the other one. Daphne. Yeah, unfortunately, Porygon Z. Sorry, Porygon 2 is not the same. The reason why I was saying this is you'd want to do it with the Rage glitch, definitely. I would definitely. I think I would. Maybe not. I was gonna. No. I think the best thing you could fully set up and then unleash on the opponent. I was gonna say. I was going to say Gengar because you're immune to so many Oko moves, but maybe not. Perhaps Bronzong. Anyway, this is Tyranitar 4. It gets stuck on Dragon Dance usually after using Crunch on turn 1. I don't love locking this into Crunch though. I don't have to paralyze it. I could just Memento and then Trick. And I wouldn't be scared of being crit then. Yeah, I think Memento is better. It's heavily incentivized to go for Dragon Dance, but it has got a chance of using Crunch here. It's also got a chance of using Stone Edge, which would be much, much worse. I've got to keep half-line boosts here, because I don't want to get hit by big struggles. Got one defense. There's the other one. Okay, not that worried anymore then. Maybe you do break it. Fuck. I mean, I knew it was probably going to be a roll. I'm not risking this. It's not worth it to risk. The Gen 3 singles world record is a lot easier than this. Dramatically so. I'm just thinking if I'd rather be asleep or behind a sub, but at higher HP. The risk is, the thing I'm most scared of is definitely Ride on 4. Since Sand is up, I don't one-shot it. Still, the worst case scenario if it does keep breaking the sub would be that I rest here. It must be a roll, right? Surely. Yeah. Revar 4 is not a problem. Do I want to just not play around with Ice Punch though? I think so. Rhydon would have come in second anyway. But that's true, Sealy, but Levitate and Wonder Guard are the special cases in code. Like there's so much of the Gen 4 code is like specifically looking for Levitate in various places. I'm not gonna I don't want to say it's definitely going to be a problem, but Levitate is like one of those special cases, so maybe Normalize would work. So I would say it's worth experimenting with. Yeah, Levitate is the one that checks the most by far. Probably because when they were testing the game, Levitate is the one you'd most often notice wasn't active. The really boring part of optimizing this team is to know exactly what the best situation is to have for the cripplers after the first matchup. It's very possible that it just doesn't work. Third Normalize, I mean. I guess you could, like, Acupressure Spiritomb. Yeah, you're vulnerable to Sheer Cold and Fissure. But you do dodge Guillotine and Horn Drill, which is not inconsiderable, and also you're just sort of, like, so difficult to kill. Unfortunately, Pressure is a really bad ability to have on a setup one like that, though. A fully set up Levitate Bronzong is pretty funny though, because it doesn't even have a power problem. It hits. I know it's Ironhead is not as good coverage as Crunch, but it hits a lot harder than Drapion, obviously. I'm just completely on autopilot. What am I doing? I'll wait for this to break. There's 32. There's different things you're scared of during a sweep. Like if you have a physical sweeper, Gliscor 3 can break the sub. That's a generic problem, because then it can either guillotine to stop another substitute going up, or if you kill it, the next Pokemon in can kill you. I think if you don't have defensive boosts and you don't have anti-evasion item built into a sweeper, I think you're somewhat guaranteed to get fucked before 1k. I don't know, is this my feeling? Is something like Heatran Freeze just going to dodge 2 attacks and kill you? But yeah, if I'd say like you could almost approach the problem of what's the best sweeper from the opposite angle of what are the scariest things that can stop a sweep. And the first one of those would probably just be, what if the 2 Pokemon in the back are faster? That's really scary. In which case you probably want to have a speed boost. Like let's say for argument's sake it's an acupressure booster, because that's very likely what people are going to go for anyway. I would say it's stuff like Gliscor 3, Rhydon for Entei 1, Lucario 1, Skarmory 1. You don't want to lose to these things. Magnezone 2 is a really big one. There's also the Psych-Up Umbreon. And also, I guess generically, if you can just not have a contact move, you gain a lot. And then, I guess, like, the nice to have is, it would be nice if, in an emergency, you can just murder something. The ultimate goal would be to be able to if you could one-shot Lapras 2, for example, that would be a luxury. Yeah, fully acupressured Gengar would be, like Gengar at +6 in everything with Dark Pulse. That's better than Drapion. Definitely. The setup is going to be harder though. Maybe I should have removed the item actually. I mean, it's true, with dedicated, I mean, especially on the Rage version of the team, maybe you just always get the setup with slaking skill swap or whatever super degenerate lead idea it is. Like maybe you always do just get it. It's possible. That's a really ugly crit. On the other hand, at least it's not going to explode on this turn. I'm hoping it throws in a few Stone Edges or Gyro Balls, or I get defense or evasion really early. Ooh. If you hit me now, what could you could maybe do, like, you could bring me down to like 50. Your explosion wouldn't kill me then, even if you Quick Claw exploded. I could substitute. It does block substitute if it quick claws. On the other hand, if it doesn't, it's guaranteed to not explode again for another turn. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Sucker Punch is a really broken move in Gen 4. I've forgotten the exact AI for it, but basically it never gets picked. That's how it feels. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best team, but in Gen 4 you could make a much better version of the Duran Gen 5 teams, definitely. Like, Slaking is almost unkillable. The number of special fighting moves in Gen 4 is quite low. Can be crit, of course. I'm just gonna rest. I'm tempted to just have this get choice locked. On the other hand, I don't want to switch and get... no, I'm too low on. Too low life. Never mind. Nido King 4. What is your final move again? Is Outrage. But yeah, there's also a good chance that maybe a Gen 4 Rage team just has Drapion as a sweeper. Like, I could see that. It's just the bulkiest thing with a crit immune ability. I think most people wouldn't want to run Drapion because it's what the non-Trick teams run, but that might just happen to be a optimal for both. Yeah, Sucker Punch isn't considered a kill move. Yeah, I could see how it's difficult. There's no way to block turn 1 U-turn is the problem. Without doing something insane like imprison U-turn. I don't know. I have a feeling that this hypothetical slaking team, it might end up just running crush grip on slaking, so that if you get U-turned on by something like Glisk or Free, you just fucking kill the switch-in. Like, I could see that. It's the same line of thought. Because when you design a team like this, you think to yourself, oh, I don't want any attacks at all. Only attack is on Drapion. But in reality, there's so many situations where you want to have Draco Meteor as Latias's 4th move. And it actually protects you more than it hurts you. Because if you imagine all the worst possible scenarios, which is stuff like Lapras 2 gets a Quick Claw, Sheer Cold off on Drapion, the only way you have any chance at the end of that match is to have an attack. And it's not something you can block with another move. I think I'm gonna trick. I think that's by far the safest thing to do, particularly since I can reset up if I need to. Yeah. I mean, maybe you go sort of the GG unit route, where you say, okay, skill swap slaking into acupressure basically wins everything, except the really bad stuff, so then we'll just have some unbelievably broken third Pokemon. And that might be better than having double cripple or double setup. It would be an anticlimax, but it would also be a sign that perhaps the person making the team had been close to optimal. If the team ended up looking something like skill swap slaking and then just Drapion and Garchomp, and the Drapion and Garchomp almost look like non-rage sets. I could see that being much stronger than a team that over specializes in a certain direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's difficult to say. I think I'd rather... I did the opposite thing yesterday. I think I would rather remove Quick Claw and get crit than Memento and leave it. Get no crit on Latias this time. Kind of over, actually. Essentially, yes. You get 3 sketchable moves unless there's more to the glitch, which I don't know about. Let's go free. I wouldn't say Garchomp free is scary. I wouldn't say Weavile is particularly scary. Sash isn't a real concern. I might have to lock this. I might have to lock this into Crunch, which should be fine. If it's Rivalry, I'm not sure if I'm in... I can't be in Earthquake range. No, that's impossible. That would be like 90 something max roll. Yeah, I get 1 chance to try and fish for defense or evasion then. Otherwise it's probably trick time. Yeah. That is rivalry damage. Not 72, no. You can't do that much damage. He did go for the sneaky vacuum wave, I saw that. There's special defense. But I don't want Baton Pass. It's fine. I'll have to, yeah, I will have to actually deal with that now. Out of respect for Grass Whistle. Download, and it was Polygon Z4, wasn't it? Because it was a Ranger. I'm surprised you could do 134. That feels like a lot. Definitely have to memento. I'll have to sit out the tri-attacks. There's no other good way of playing this. That's it, isn't it? It's just attack. Not as scared of wheezing too, just potentially annoyed by it. Swagger double hits shit. You're potentially dangerous. And you are set for. I could just leave you on outrage. I'm guaranteed to get you to at least -4. That feels a lot safer than risking the trick shit. Yeah, just guarantee, even if you crit Latias, and your self-hits do almost nothing now as well. It's funny, this has to be the only team in the tower that isn't scared of Dragonite 4. Was that really only 28 games? Whatever. Snaking to the goat. There's the first drop. There's the second drop. There's a reason why I went to Latias first. There's the third drop. Nice. I don't like facing Breloom Fall. It always ends up being really easy. Oh no. Where are you? Ready steal too. What's that, Alfie? Oh, that is fun. I was saying in CISO's stream earlier that if I break the record of this team, I'll have to get plushies of them, I think. Don't know, actually. Evasion. Go for the rare kill, or I'll have to switch. Fine. Please, don't do it. Okay, good. don't think I wasted the acupressure PP. Good. The speed tie, surely. Yeah. The timid speed tie. Not actively afraid of it, no. Just want to respect the possibility of a long paralysis. Oh, that's ugly. Ugly. That's never happened before. I might have to lock you. I think I still want a Thunder Wave. I can't let it have free reign to Screech Drapion while it's still got its item intact, so I have to trick. I think it's worth it to have that short Sandstorm set up. I could just charm and re-trick it. And whatever I trick it into is surely better. Yeah, I think I'll do that actually. It is Iron Head now. That's fine. That's a longer setup than Sandstorm was. are you? I've probably gotten away with stealing flash fire here. Or perhaps not. Oh, that's an ugly crit. Very ugly. Luckily the first boost here was defense. I'm less worried about it killing itself on recoil. What was really funny about that is that was Entei 1, and if it hadn't crit Latias, that would have roared me out, which would have made the situation a little bit scary. So that crit actually worked in my favour. One flash is enough to satisfy me. Flat press 4. I'm quite happy for this to just try and Dragon Dance up. If I miss Memento, that would suck. I got confused with Dragon Lapras 3. Missing Memento still does suck though. I don't think I can waste out all of these Surf and Ice Beam PP here, right? Or maybe I should. I'll give it a go. Kind of a big streak at this point. Probably about 10. Oh, I need to get rid of the life orb. I don't want you to block the trick, though. Good news. I'm still slightly scared of being parafusioned. Luckily it's not God of War 1. I might have to lock this. I hate playing against Cresselia free. The Shadow Ball woe was probably on the very low end of what is possible from Cresselia free, but I still don't want it to happen. No Entei 1 is always a good game. I'm not messing around with Alakazam 1 either. It doesn't tell me anything. Kolba. Okay. Executive 4. On the low side again. Do you Reg Ice 1? I think I've only got one option here, as ugly as it is. I can't unlock it, especially after that second amnesia. It's going to Ice Beam. Back up to full and hope we don't get confused. I was really hoping for 9 hit KO, but perhaps it would be 10. Gosh, it is 10. I guess that's what 0 bulk invest gets you. This should be fine though. It's a good thing I waited out the light screen. See. Okay, victory bell 2. I hate these. I hate these so much. I think I've got to play the Lumberry Gamble again. As much as I hate, Glalie 4, Glalie 2 is worse in these scenarios. Yeah, there's no clever middle ground. I've got to rip it on Glalie 4 and then have that as insurance against Lexington, and then if it's Lumberry, I've just got to accept that I waste turn 1. Yeah. I'm still going to paralyze you though, Glalie, I think. Just because of what it does to help delay the explosion. That sucks. But it means that I'm definitely staying in. Makes that decision much easier, actually. Okay. One chance to freeze. Just want evasion. Just want evasion. Give me one evasion boost. Okay. Not scared of Cresselia 2. No, you're not in... One option here is I just go directly to Latias so that it's guaranteed to U-turn. Because I can come back to Miss Magius on that U-turn. It's guaranteed to fire punch here, I think. I must be in range very easily, even on the lower end. Yeah, I think if I come out and go back in, it gives me the most control. The loss of the focus sash sucks, but that's just a part of the game. For alligator. Obviously on autopilot at full life with focus sash, I'm always T-waving because I know that for alligator 4's Lumberry can be procced twice and I still get the paralysis through. Against unknown for alligator, my concern is that it's for alligator 3 and then it hits the ice beam. And I think I would rather Memento than have that happen. Ice Fang, which is set 1, I believe. I think set 4 would probably always water... No, that's not true. It could be 1 or 4. They're both super likely to get stuck on their status move against Latias, and then obviously the next most likely move is going to be Ice Fang. I still think it's best to go to Latias though. I'm not as scared as I normally would be, since at least if it's frozen, I've got Memento off first. It's still a better situation than a traditional trick team would have. And traditional trick teams aren't too worried about Relegator 1 or 4, since they're both so likely to get locked into Scary Face or Dragon Dance. Shall I do one flash? Or just go straight in and try and get the acupressure boosts going? I think flash probably buys more setup time than it loses. I could also trick back. But let's not mess around with Ice Fang. Swampert now. I've got to be a little bit careful of the special variant here. It counters. That's fine. It would be not going to acupressure, I think. It'd be too ballsy. I need to respect the chance of Earth Power getting Spadef drops. You survived that. That's impressive. I know I'm only at +4, but still. I still don't like giving it chances to get Spadef drops. It's easy got enough power to start rolling me if that happens. And I'm fundamentally not scared of Infernate 1. Oh, Michi switches out. That's a shame. It was a funny idea. Oh well. It was worth testing. I'm not sure what you mean. Parasitized. I've seen Action sent me his book ages ago. Yeah, but Wonder Guard has a special clause. There's a special switch condition for Wonder Guard where every move which is super effective against Shedinja, it has a 2/3 chance to switch to that Pokemon with that move. Which is annoying because it's worse than the fact that it's random is worse than if it always switched. I don't think I'm scared of you. The Lumberry set is modest. Gengar 1, right? Oh, no, you are timid. Fuck. But yeah, Gengar 4. Gengar 4 is modest, that's fine. So you're Gengar 2 or 3. Do I need to remove the Life Orb from 2? Is it that important? Not soon. Like, is one of these two? What's funny about Gengar 2, I suppose, is because it's only actually got... Gengar 2 has 15 total PP, and Life Orb recoil doesn't happen on substitute. So if it is Gengar 2, I can just substitute on Shadow Ball, and it won't die. No, it has to have a super effective attack, Sealy. If it has no super effective attack, it can't switch. And it has to be an attack. It doesn't, like, Confuse Ray wouldn't proc it. It has to be, like, Flamethrower or something. Will-O-Wisp wouldn't work either. It has to specifically be a super effective attack. Yeah, I don't think the book is coming out soon. I think I don't have to do Trick. I've decided that I can just substitute if it's Gengar 2. Confuse Ray is Gengar 3 anyway. I'll substitute on the Focus Blasts, I guess, to not lose out to the special defense drop. Yeah, it just stays in. It's a shame. I mean, Shedinja is... The problem with Shedinja is on paper it's very useful. In like a 5v5 or 6v6 format it would be incredible. The problem with Shedinja is that all of the Pokemon that Shedinja solves as problems aren't big problems. So it's like, if you imagine, like, what's the worst Pokemon, generically speaking, that you can run into in Gen 4 is stuff like Rampardos, Rhydon 4. These Pokemon can hit Shedinja. There's way too many of them. I mean, you do solve a few problems, like Metagross. Yeah, and then also in Gen 4 you can't escape the weather like you can in Gen 3 level 50. I just DM'd Jumpman to say that I was planning on doing a tower video, and I reached out if he would be willing to answer any questions, and I said that if he doesn't want to, that's fine. That's all I said. I haven't messaged Jumpman about the team at all. Shedinja is... It would... I mean, it's so close to being an incredible Pokemon. It's just 3v3 is a too short format to bring it in Gen 4. It's a bit like Skarmory. Skarmory is so close to being really good, but you can't really justify it in 3v3 in Gen 4. Also, Cordon is really scary. I'd forgotten how scary this thing is. Quick Claw, Hyper Cutter, potential. The good news is I think it's guaranteed to see a kill, right? So I can skill swap at least. It's not going to Sword Stance here at least. I think I need to skill swap and then Thunder Wave. Is it Thunder Wave or is it Memento? If I Memento here, how would I lose? Feels almost impossible, right? If I Thunder Wave and it Quick Claw Sword Stances on the Trick and then it kills Latias, it's at +2 attack and it's going to start trying to crunch Drapion. I think I have to Memento. And if it Quick Claws right now, that's really bad. It's funny because my intuition is saying to Thunder Wave, but I think that's wrong. Please don't quick claw. Okay, good. Very good. Just need to be a tiny bit careful of watching out for the defense boosts. If they don't come through, I'll have to kill this early. There's one. Oh man, don't do this to me, Drapion. Please get defense. I have to act right now if it's not. I did get defense. Which one is the worst? On stream? On the teams I've used on stream? I guess it would have to be the first one. Unfortunately, that team doesn't quite work. In general, well, I've played some of the teams lower down the leaderboard off stream, and they're shit. The cheated ones, like the Heatran team. That's pretty shit. Yeah, I mean, there are teams I've played which I think they would struggle to get 100 wins. I just thinking that I don't want to be hit by a +6 struggle when I'm at +4 because I think it breaks the sub. Yeah, I'm not messing around with that. Fuck. This is one of the absolute worst things to come in when I'm not fully set up. Oh god, this better not be set 1 or set 4. Latias is at full life, but I've lost the choice scarf, so I can't actually lock it. There's almost no value in switching out. And this is so scary. It would be a massive anti-climb. I'm really hoping that this is set 2 or 3. Set 1 and 4, to be honest, they're equally bad. I'm not sure which one would be worse. I guess set 4 worse. But set 4 is more likely to get stuck on its setup move than set 1. I can't do anything. I can't switch out. I haven't got choice scarf anymore. I've just got to try and flinch this. It's going to be like a fucking 10 hit KO. I'm at +2. Fuck. I'm only at +4 defense. Fuck. I think this could probably kill me at +3 if it's hitting all its moves. I think I just attack. I just attack and try to flinch it or crit it. I don't want to misplay this. The question is going to be, if it breaks the sub, would I acupressure again? Will I even sub again? Please get off curse. Just use avalanche. I know you want to. I'm strongly considering just sticking on Dark Pulse. +4 defense. I mean, if there is no hacks on either side, everyone hits their moves, no one gets flinched, no one gets crit, it can just directly kill me. I would rest before that happens, obviously, so it would have to kill me twice, kind of. I hate how Curse operates. I hate how the AI only considers its defense boosts. I think it's a mistake to substitute. I think it's also probably a mistake to acupressure. It's true that I'm pretty likely to get special attack or defense, which would both help, but I think I just need to kill this. It's doing damage so slowly. Yeah, that did 46. My substitute is 44 HP. So yeah, I'm not going to substitute then. The evasion is coming in so clutch. The evasion boosts are a big part of why Drappin is so hard to stop. Okay. Ugh. That would have been. It would not been scary if I'd gone all the way up to +6. Special attack or defense. It's the fact that I was stuck behind on both. I hate this. I hate how this game. It almost feels like it gangs up on you. Let me go on. Soundtrack. Fine. 2 matches left on this stream, probably. Hopefully. I don't want it to fake to its own recoil. That's always the problem with Rapidash 4. Well, let's get defense or evasion. Come on, let's get defense or evasion, please. I can't let myself get burned. I don't think you two-shot the sub, do you? Maybe you've got a chance to. Maybe. This is a leave me alone moment, I think. I'm very nervous about going to the next matchup with no physically defensive boosts available. I think I don't know. My inclination is to call it out and not being able to break the sub. See, the problem with this is even out of Flare Blitz, you can just double edge and kill yourself as well. Yeah. At least I'm not scared of the special set. The reason why this is concerning me is the Salakberry reversal set will outspeed me with a boost. I'm going to put it in Salak range if I just try and Dark Pulse immediately. It does take recoil though. I think it would need to take a lot more recoil than just a single blitz though. It would only do about half. The other sets I beat them all easily. But that set I'd have to substitute on. I'd also want to substitute on the special set anyway. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm letting this thing outspeed me and clicking Dark Pulse here. That would be a massive mistake. I definitely have to substitute first. It's only a 11 not 11. It's only a 14 HP swing, but it's significant. Yeah, let me see that. I will get you. Yeah, I will get you. I'm not scared. Okay. That's scary. I'm not going to kill you either. And there's absolutely no way I'm going to rest and give you a chance. No, I've got to attack. I'm so glad that Latias has Draco Meteor right now. Let me just see him. I am still choice scuffed. Flinch or crit. It's probably not Medicham 2, which would have very likely gone for... yeah. God, this was scary. Let me show the Arcanine set I was worried about. You see this thing? I don't always one-shot it. I definitely don't one-shot it at +4. I'm very likely to give it a Salak boost. It would have just killed me. Because it would have outsped both Drapion and Latias at +1 speed. It would have killed me. What an evil team that was. hard swap between Sham and Yes, and Charm. I could have done that as well. I didn't know whether or not it was Arcanine free though. And Arcanine free would have rinsed Latias. I had to stay in, I think, for that. It's fine. It was guaranteed, I'm sure it. With that HP range. Right. Surely the last game is easy. It's fine. The good thing about that game, though, was that with Draco Meteor in the back, I was very unlikely to lose to that Medicham, at least, whatever it was. I mean, it wasn't set 1. To be honest, it was probably, given the roll I did against it at the end, pretty likely to be set 4. Thanks, Obliterator, but this is the last game. We've had all our panics. Been 4 close games. No one for the books. I've made peace of it. This team's not getting to 2k, I think. It's just too fragile. It's the best team I've played, it's also not good enough. But okay, I mean, we go as far as you go. We're going until we lose or we break the record. I'm trying to do it in fairly large chunks. Right, is anyone playing Frontier? I know the answer to that is no, but I'm still going to look. Any Japanese goats? Kaizo. Yep, okay. I'll never play a team which I think is worse than this one again on a high streak attempt. So it would either be this one again, or I don't know. Maybe I could slightly improve it. I can't see anyone playing anything that looks like the Frontier. Does anyone in chat want to go live? I'll raid you. Yeah, it's a lot better, Zeely. Jumpman's team is incredibly fragile. Well, not incredibly. It's just a lot worse. Salon is live. Oh yeah, I'm looking at all categories then. Right, let's raid Salon. Thanks for watching, everyone. was a lower energy stream, but this is how it goes. We're grinding. See you later.